This ain't regular drip. Hold up. Garlic meats in the mix.
Yes, chef.
Herby, we got the fix.
Yes, chef.
Creamy flavor just hits.
KFC garlic aioli, not your basic white sauce.
KFC's secret hot shots and mighty Zinger burger, how they're really made. Behind the scenes segment 1, introduction: what makes KFC's hot shots and mighty Zinger so irresistible. They're crispy, spicy, and dangerously addictive. KFC's hot shots, those golden bite-sized chicken bombs, and the mighty Zinger burger, a powering fiery beast of crunch and flavor, have become cult favorites around the world. But have you ever wondered how they're really made? What's inside the legendary spice mix? How does KFC achieve that signature crunch every time? And what happens behind the scenes before your order hits the tray? In this video, we pull back the curtain on two of KFC's most iconic creations. From the secret marinade that tenderizes the chicken, to the mysterious 11 herbs and spices coating that seals in the flavor, and the industrial kitchen choreography that assembles your meal in minutes. We're going deep into the process, whether it's the explosive heat of the hot shots or the stacked layers of the mighty Zinger burger spicy sauce, crunchy fillets, and soft sesame buns. Each bite is backed by decades of fast food engineering and culinary secrecy. Strap in, because what you're about to see isn't just fast food, it's fast science. Segment 2, chicken selection and prepping. It all begins with the chicken, the undeniable star of both the hot shots and the mighty Zinger burger. But not just any chicken makes the cut. KFC sources young, tender broiler chickens, typically between 35 to 45 days old, chosen. For their soft meat and consistent size, these birds are raised under strict biosecurity and feed protocols, ensuring uniformity in taste and texture. Once the chickens arrive at KFC's central processing facilities, they go through automated cutting systems that separate the breast, fillets, and boneless thigh portions, perfect for burgers and bites. For hot shots, the meat is sliced into small, nugget-like chunks. For the mighty Zinger, whole breast fillets are trimmed and flattened for maximum coverage and crunch. But preparation doesn't stop at cutting. Each piece is rinsed and then tumbled in a specialized wet marinade, often containing a brine of salt, phosphates, and tenderizing agents. This not only boosts juiciness, but also helps the meat absorb the signature spice blend better during the breading stage. The result? A base protein that's clean, juicy, perfectly prepped, ready to be transformed into something far more crave-worthy in the next step. Segment 3, the secret marinade and 11 herbs and spices coating. Now we enter sacred ground, the phase where ordinary chicken becomes unmistakably KFC. After prepping, each piece is immersed in KFC's closely guarded marinade. While the exact formula is a trade secret, experts believe it contains a blend of buttermilk, MSG, garlic powder, paprika, white pepper, and mustard flour, designed to tenderize and infuse flavor deep into the meat. The chicken is tumbled and soaked for hours, allowing every pore to absorb that signature kick: spicy, savory, and unmistakably Southern. But what truly defines a KFC bite is the iconic 11 herbs and spices coating. First written down by Colonel Sanders in 1940, the original handwritten recipe is rumored to include black pepper, basil, oregano, celery salt, dried mustard, and even ground ginger. The blend is mixed in exact ratios and batch prepared under tight security in KFC's supply centers. So secret, only a handful of people know the full recipe. Each piece of marinated chicken is then dredged in this flour-based mix using a press-and-turn technique, ensuring every edge is coated evenly. It's this dance of dry and wet that creates KFC's iconic textured crust: light, craggy, and explosively flavorful. Next stop, frying it to golden perfection. Segment 4, high pressure. Frying the crunch maker. Now that the chicken is seasoned and coated in the signature spice blend, it's time for the defining step: high pressure frying. Unlike standard deep frying, KFC uses industrial pressure fryers that cook chicken faster, more evenly, and with less oil absorption. This technology, pioneered by Colonel Sanders himself, is what gives KFC chicken its famous crispy crust and juicy interior. Each batch is carefully timed and weighed. Hot shots are smaller, so they fry faster, usually in under 7 minutes. The mighty Zingers, large fillets, however, demand a precise balance, cooked at around 365 degrees Fahrenheit under pressure for 9 to 10 minutes, sealing in moisture, that golden crunch. Pressure frying minimizes oil splatter and locks in flavor, all while creating the iconic shatter crisp texture on the outside. No soggy coatings here, just a beautifully blistered crust that crunches with every bite and traps the steam inside to keep the meat tender. Once out of the fryer, chicken is rested briefly on racks, never placed directly on surfaces, to allow excess oil to drip off without losing its crispness. Next, it's time to build the burger and pack the hot shots, where flavor meets form. Segment 5, assembling the mighty Zinger burger layer by layer. Now comes the real show.
Double Dome Burger. Double the chicken. Double the fun.
The mighty Zinger burger isn't just fried chicken between buns. It's a tower of textures, temperatures, and tastes meticulously layered for maximum flavor impact. It starts with a lightly toasted sesame bun, fluffy yet sturdy, designed to hold together under pressure. The bottom bun gets a generous swipe of creamy mayonnaise, acting as a flavor base and a moisture barrier to prevent GGI-ness. Next comes a leaf of crisp iceberg lettuce. Then arrives the star of the show, a fiery Zinger chicken fillet. Still hot from the pressure fryer, its spicy marinade and craggy golden. Coating contrast beautifully with the chilled veggies below, but the Zingers not done yet. It's followed by a slice of melty cheddar or processed cheese, adding rich umami and acting as a flavor bridge to the second fillet. Yes, Mighty Zinger is double layered, a second fried fillet stacked right on top. It's bold, it's indulgent, and it's not shy about it. Finally, the top bun is pressed down, sealing this spicy skyscraper of flavor. But before it reaches your hands, there's one last step: wrapping and presentation. Segment 6. Packing the hot shots in Zinger for delivery. Once the cooking and assembling are done, it's time for something just as critical: presentation and packaging. At KFC, it's not enough to cook great food. It has to look, smell, and taste fresh even after a 15-minute delivery ride. Let's start with the hot shots. These fiery, bite-sized pieces are placed in ventilated cardboard boxes, specially designed with small holes that release excess steam. This prevents the crust from going soggy while maintaining internal warmth. Before sealing, a quick quality check ensures every piece is golden, uniform, and freshly fried. Now to the mighty Zinger burger. It's wrapped in a heat-retaining foil wrap, snug but breathable to keep the fillets warm without turning the lettuce limp. The wrapped burger is then placed into a branded burger sleeve or clamshell box, ensuring structure, stability, and minimal heat loss. Both items are bagged with precision sauces on the side, napkins included, and the bag itself often double layered to preserve heat during transport. Because whether you're dining in or ordering online, the experience matters, and every step is engineered to make that first bite feel freshly made. Segment 7. Secret. Sauce and spice mix. The real flavor codelets lift the lid on what truly makes KFC's hot shots and mighty Zinger irresistible. The sauces and seasonings, because behind every crunchy bite and spicy kick is a formula engineered for flavor dominance. First, garlic powder, onion powder, and mustard flour. This spice mix isn't just sprinkled, it's infused into the chicken during a deep marination process, which can last several hours. It penetrates the fillet, ensuring the heat isn't just on the surface, it's in every bite. But the real secret? Balance. The spices are blended with savory enhancers, like MSG yeast extract. KFC's burger sauce, often mistaken for plain mayo, is a carefully calibrated emulsion. It contains vinegar, egg yolk, black pepper, lemon juice, and mustard seed, designed to cut through the heat and richness of the fried chicken. Even the cheese slice in the mighty Zinger is selected to melt at just the right temperature. No accidental goo, just perfect cohesion. It's not about hiding the flavor, it's about layering it, amplifying it, and locking it in right down to the last lick of sauce on your fingers. Segment 8. The psychology of crunch and spice. Why you crave it. Why does biting into a KFC hotshot or mighty Zinger feel satisfying beyond logic? That explosive crunch, the lingering spice, the sudden urge for another bite. It's not just taste, it's neuroscience. Let's break it down. The crunch triggers a multisensory response. That sound you hear while biting, it signals freshness to your brain. Scientists say crunchy foods stimulate the auditory cortex, adding a layer of pleasure beyond flavor. It's like food, ASMR, engineered to delight. Then comes capsaicin, the spicy compound found in chili peppers, generously present in Zinger's seasoning. Capsaicin activates pain receptors, not taste buds. Your brain, in turn, releases endorphins and dopamine, the feel-good chemicals that mimic a mild adrenaline rush. So yes, the burn is part of the pleasure. And don't forget the fat-salt combo. Fried chicken delivers a precise hit of salt, fat, and protein, which lights up the brain's reward center like fireworks. Add in the creaminess of sauce and the crunch of lettuce, and you've got a texture contrast that keeps your mouth entertained and your brain begging for more. This isn't random. KFC, like many fast food giants, works with food scientists and flavor engineers to create this balance. It's culinary psychology, and it's designed to be addictive in the best possible way. And now that you're craving another bite, let's head into our final segment. Segment 9. Global Love. How KFC customizes hot shots and Zinger around the world. The secret recipe may be locked in a vault, but KFC knows that taste isn't one size fits all. While the core of the hot shots and mighty Zinger stays true to Colonel Sanders' original philosophy, crispy, bold, unforgettable. The flavor profile is adapted to match local taste buds across the globe in Pakistan and the Middle East. For example, the Zinger packs an extra punch, spicier marinades, Galapagos-infused sauces, and even piri-piri-style options. Here, spice isn't optional, it's expected. The hot shots, they're often served with a spicy garlic mayo or chipotle ranch. Tailored for that creamy yet hot balance, travel to South Korea. And you'll find Zingers with sweet soy glazes or even bulgogi-flavored twists. In India, paneer or veggie Zingers cater to vegetarian preferences while still keeping the signature crunch. In the UK, customers love a milder Tangier version with cooling mayo and even coleslaw added to the bun. This global strategy keeps KFC relevant, exciting, and local without losing the brand's iconic DNA. Whether you're in Karachi, Seoul, London, or New York, a Zinger is always a Zinger, but with just enough flavor flair to make it feel uniquely yours. And that's how it all comes together. One secret recipe, billions of variations, and an unshakable craving.
Loosen up with KFC. The new Messy Burger. Get messy now on the KFC app.